If we were to go ahead and now adopt this amendment, it would completely violate the deal that was struck. Now, let me just briefly explain why we requested that that language be dropped. The amendment stipulates, among other things, that as a condition of receiving this nearly $2 billion that this agreement offers to transit agencies for this specific purpose, as a condition, it said a transit agency must commit to a new federal race, age, and income equity mandate. This is a quote, I quote, "equity of service to all riders taking into account historical and current service gaps," end quote. Madam President, this is politically correct virtue signaling. This is people claiming that transit agencies are somehow racist and that we've got to, I don't know, we've got to make sure that escalators are not racist. It doesn't take a very fertile imagination to think about how this language could be used to host new requirements on agencies. You could have bureaucracies here micromanaging who knows what, route planning, fare pricing, frequency of service, out of some presumed systemic racism in transit agencies. If we adopted this, then decisions by transit agencies that should be guided by cost and ridership issues would end up being influenced by wokeism. Now, I think the people who run transit agencies are good and decent people who care about their communities. They're trying to do the best they can. They've now got staggering amounts of money with which to do it. But they don't need to be second-guessed by social engineers who are insisting that their agency is rife with racism. So I urge a no vote, and I want to stress that a no vote on this amendment doesn't reduce spending for ADA compliance by a dime. That's not what this is about. This is about avoiding a woke planning mandate. Thank you. Not prevent one dime from going to transit agencies for the purpose of upgrading their stations to comply with the ADA. All it does is prevent a mandate for a woke planning provision that was dropped in the negotiations on this bill, so I urge a no vote.